Hey Lars, this is Brent Coy, missionary in Osaka, Japan, and I wanted to just really apologize. You sent me an email way back in June asking about life here in Osaka, and I wanted to send you more than just an email response back. I wanted to send you some video and just show you a little bit about what Japan is like here for daily life in Japan. And I apologize, I had great plans to do it and I forgot for a long time, and I got busy, and so now I want to take a couple hours and just show you a little bit of Osaka. So right now I'm on a bridge, and the city of Osaka is behind me, kind of the downtown area, but this is actually really close to my office. My office is kind of straight back behind me now. You can kind of see it about right over here in that building, although we have no windows, at least nothing you can see outside. But anyway, I'm gonna take a couple hours and show you around Osaka. Hope you enjoy it.
So life in the city is busy. This is the central business district, and so this building here is the Osaka Stock Exchange, and it's actually kind of right across the street from where my office building is. This street has a lot of offices, and so right now it's almost lunchtime, so lots of people are out in the street. You can see lots of office buildings and apartment buildings here, construction. It's just a very busy area. So if you were living in Japan and you were trying to find something for lunch or dinner, oftentimes they'll have a window. This time it's just sitting outside on the sidewalk. They'll have plastic food. It looks really real. And so you can see exactly what your food is going to look like and decide what restaurant you want to go to. But there's lots of choices for food in the neighborhood, and many of the restaurants here even put out a table outside their front door and have little obento, little meals that you can buy for maybe about $3 to $5. And so there's an example right here. Actually, this is not a restaurant, but they just set up a table every day, and they sell lots of obento. I eat here about once a week. So another option for food is to go to the convenience store. And it's very convenient. There's, in addition to food, there's a bank, ATM, there's copy machines, printers. You can print tickets out for concerts, all sorts of different things. Lots of different drinks that you've probably never seen in America. Well, some Coke as well. And frozen foods, groceries, and then over here we've got obento. So lots of people come and get obento. These aren't quite as good as the ones you get on the street from a restaurant, or like the one I just showed you a moment ago. I thought you might like to see this building. This is a really cool old traditional building, and I just recently found out what it is. It's actually a kindergarten. Although kindergarten is not what it is in America. Kindergarten in Japan is for kids ages 3 to 5. So it's before you go to elementary school. So elementary school starts in the first grade, so it's a really big kindergarten. Now, like most people that live in a city, I do not have a car, and so if I'm going to travel, I either walk, or I take my bike, or I take the subway. And so here's a little bit of the subway. I would just take little bits and pieces of the subway so you can get an idea of what it's like. I don't have to pay for a ticket because I have a Suica card, and so I can just put that on the gate and it takes off some credit. And my train is just arriving. So I'm going to get on this train, go up one station, and show you a little bit of what we made of it downtown area. I can't really take pictures of other people, so I'm going to stop videoing here in a moment. Okay, I've arrived at my next station. Just got off the train and just gonna take the escalator up and maybe find some lunch. So I just exited from the train and now I'm still underground, but it's kind of like a shopping mall. There's all kinds of shops all over Osaka and the train underground.
Lars, have you ever heard of a water clock before? This is a water clock.
This is at Osaka Station, the main station for the city of Osaka. Why is it called a water clock? Ah, here we go. It's 12:16 in the afternoon. Yokoso, welcome. That was Chinese, I couldn't read it. Korean. Thai. German. French, I think. I don't know. This is Osaka Station. You can actually see the trains from here, but we'll see that later. Every train company in Japan, they have their own department store, like the depato as you call it. But Osaka Station doesn't have a depato, they have basically two shopping malls. So there's the Kua 1 and the Kua 2. So there's one on that side, and there's one over there. And then on the other side of this, way over there, beyond where the tracks are, there's another one, the Daimyo department store, which is a lot more than just Daimyo store. So there's lots of shopping at Osaka Station. If we look behind, there's Yokobashi Camera, which is a huge electronics store, but it has lots of, about 3 floors of clothing stores and 1 floor of restaurants, and actually on the very top floor, or maybe top 2 floors, is parking for your car, way on the top. Isn't that strange? This is the Grand Front Osaka, the most premier, expensive office and shopping complex in Osaka. And that is Umeda Sky Building. Probably the most famous building in Osaka. It's 2 towers that are connected at the top by a sky garden. I don't know why they call it a garden. There's nothing that lives up there. There's nothing that's growing. But for about $8, you can go up to the top of that. They have a really nice view of the entire city. So that's Umeda Sky Building. And right now, this area has some sort of synthetic ice rink for the Christmas season. It's not real ice. It's not cold enough. So about 60 degrees today. Very popular shopping area, and then there's a big construction area right there. I've been told that that's for the maglev train. You should look up maglev if you don't know what that is. It's going to be the super fast train, and that will be where the station is in about 15 years when they finally get it here to Tokyo. But now I'm going to go up these escalators. There's an escalator obviously right here. You can see one there, and you can see another one there. So I'm going to go up a series of escalators to the top of this building. Okay, I'm part way up now, but this is the area where you can see the trains from Osaka Station. It's big, it's outdoors, but it's a big covered roof. And you can see over there a big Ferris wheel called Pep 5. It's an enclosed Ferris wheel, so in summer it's air conditioned, in winter it's heated. And you get a really nice view of the city from there as well. But let's take a look and see what the trains look like here. Alright, so down there you can see, well, there's one train. There's about 10 tracks down there. We're almost at the top, but this is a little cool Japanese garden. And there's some men doing some maintenance. I'm gonna go below them and rest later. But we'll take a look at the view from here. So there's the Omega Sky building again. And the construction area for the maglev station, I think. And lots of shopping in downtown Umeda. This is the 10th floor of the shopping area, and there's one floor above us which is a movie theater, but this 10th floor is all restaurants. Lukua Dining. Whole things restaurants. Osaka in the downtown area has lots of crosswalks up above the street, so we don't have to worry about cars. Connecting a lot of the department stores and such. There's our big Ferris wheel. I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite lunches in Japan. This is a little side street in Umeda, and there's a chain restaurant called Koko Ichibanya. It's a curry shop, and they're all over Japan, and it's one of my favorite places to eat. It's what I miss the most when I'm in America, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's one of these in Seattle as well. So this little restaurant has 2 floors. The first floor was completely full. It's the kitchen and a little counter with lots of bar stools around it, but all the bar stools are full, so I came up here to the second floor, which is pretty empty. So we have some salads, but people don't come here for salads. They come here for fried meat cutlets, chicken or pork or beef. Lots of different choices. You can get vegetables with it as well. But I'm going to do roast katsu kare, pork cutlet curry right there. Okay, my lunch has arrived, and we have some sort of pickled something or other right here. I like it, it adds a little crunch to my meal. And I put on maybe a lot more than most people do, but I'm American and it's free, so it's okay. And now I'm going to stir it all up, eat it, enjoy it, and sweat a little bit because it's going to be a little bit spicy. And that's my lunch. Okay, now we are getting close to Het 5. That it's moving very slowly. So you pay about, I think, $8 maybe to get on there, and you go around one time. It doesn't stop for you to get on and off, it's moving so slowly. This is the Hankyu Train Company department store. So you want to know what a depato looks like. This is a huge complex of Hankyu stores. There's a 32 two-story tower right there. We're gonna go look at the patio. But you can see lots of Christmas decorations in here. It's a very busy area. Lots of people walking through here. Lots of Christmas lights. I'll show you a little bit of the Christmas window display before we go into the department store. So they have a really fancy window display, about 6 of them. There's movement in each of them. Let's go past really fast. Front desk information for the department store. Share. Happy Christmas. So the basement level of big department stores always has lots of food. It's not a grocery store, although there's a few aisles that are kind of grocery-like, but it's kind of expensive. It's mostly prepared food that's for sale. So I'll walk through here and give you a little taste of what this looks like. Not a real taste, but a taste of what it looks like. Bento. Self-deli. Meat. Sushi. Little places to eat. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on. First floor, lots of jewelry, women's hats. I'm gonna keep going up. Cosmetics. Flooring. Keep moving up. Second floor. Third floor. Lots of clothing. Cosmetics. There's different stores within the store, so this is Hankyu department store, but that's Kiehl's, whatever that is, cosmetics, and AG, whatever that is, clothing store. So you have to be careful in these department stores that you don't take something from one store and walk out thinking you're going to pay all at one time, because they're all separate stores. That's third floor. Ladies wear, shoe gallery, leg wear. I don't think that sounds very exciting. 5F, international boutiques, ladies apparel, ladies fashion goods, jewelry, Cartier, Prada, lots of very expensive stores. 6F, ladies wear, large ladies wear, ceremony and formal salon. Again, I think we can find something more exciting. 7F, living wear, interior shop, watches, eyeglasses, fine arts, plates, towels. 8F, sports, fashion, menswear, travel goods. We'll take a little peek on this floor. Lots of suits for all the salarymen. Lots of expensive shoes. hats. Something I should use, right? Alright, moving on up. 9F, Event Hall, Shikusai Plaza, Art Stage. I've never been up here. I came up here because of you, and I'm kind of glad I did. This looks kind of cool. Cool Christmas village. There's a stage. There's people getting ready for a concert, maybe? Or is there something going on now? Nothing right now. This is 10th floor. Stationery. Very popular in Japan. Lots of fancy pencils and pens and papers. 11th floor. Children's wear. Kimono. Betrothal gifts. What betrothal means, right? And like every good department store, the top floor is usually dining. 12F. Okay, now I'm in Osaka Station. I'm going to take a train from here. I was taking video from there earlier. I'm going to get on the Osaka Loop line that makes a circle around the city. This neighborhood is called Tsuruhashi. It is Koreatown. So there's lots of yakiniku, which is Korean barbecue. It's one of my favorite things to eat, but it's kind of expensive, so I don't have it very often at all. Lots of narrow little streets that are too narrow for cars, so it's just pedestrian. But then over here on this side of the station, all the shopping area is covered. We call it an arcade. It's not an arcade like with games, but a shopping arcade, meaning that it's covered. So I'll just take you down one of these little narrow streets. You can see what Koreatown looks like. And how about some ice cream first? Lots of kimchi. So there's lots of restaurants and lots of shopping all mixed to each other. Some pig's feet. So you asked whether I'd gone to onsen. This is not an onsen, this is a super sento. You can see trees on top of the building. It's 3 floors of building with baths on the second floor. And I go here probably once a month or so. It's very relaxing. There's a restaurant and a barber shop and a masseuse and an ice cream shop and different things on the first floor. And super sento is not naturally heated water, geothermal water, although there is one pool that is here. But there's about a dozen different pools, different temperatures, different types of water. Some have bubbles, some don't. One is deep enough to stand in. The others you sit down in. There's saunas, lots of different things. So we're going to take a quick look inside as well. Not into the bath area, but just inside the building a little bit. You take your shoes off at the door and put them inside a locker and take the key. So we've got the entryway, the shoe lockers, front desk, some little shopping, an ice cream shop, and a traditional restaurant. A relaxation room where you can lie down and take a nap on tatami. That's the masseuse and the barber shop. When you check into the sento, they give you a towel and a locker key. And so here is entrance to the locker rooms. And that's it. Can't show you anymore. Hey Lars, I'm in Tennoji, another kind of major urban transportation hub in Osaka, and across from me is the Abeno Haruka's Tower. It is the tallest building in Japan. Now, the tallest building in Japan is in Osaka, not Tokyo. Tokyo does have Tokyo Skytree, which is a lot taller than this, but that is not a building, that is a tower, kind of like the Seattle Space Needle. So this is the tallest building in Japan. Lars, this is a Japanese Shinto temple. It's not a very famous one. It's maybe a little bit small. It takes up one city block. So one of the things that they do is they take little pieces of paper and they write prayers on them, or actually these look like they're typed already. So what they did was actually buy this out of a little vending machine, and it's a prayer, and then they fold it up and tie it onto this tree, which appears to be a dead tree, and all the ropes that are hanging from it. And that's one of the ways that they pray. Another way that they send out prayers or good wishes is through these wooden tablets that they do write on. And there's always some in English. So here's one. I wish for good health, good fortune, good employment, good luck, and good life for my friends, family, and myself. Sam Cowell. May every day be filled with peace, happiness, harmony, and prosperity. See you in another few years, Osaka. So, not very spiritual, mostly just wishing for good things for themselves, no relationship. So that is the main temple of this little complex. But there's different, I don't know what all of these are actually, but different little lantern things and monuments scattered around the entire plaza area. And it's easy to think that this is very pretty, and it is. But it's also very sad because these are monuments to false gods, gods that don't really exist. A monument to the main gun champion of battleship Mutsu. It doesn't say any year, but I assume this is World War II. It looks like a World War II ship. Little small shrines here and there. I don't know the significance, but they like to have a little fox with the little red bibs on them as well. You heard some clacking noise probably. That's someone ringing a bell of sorts, basically making their prayer go up to their god. Perhaps the most unusual part of this plaza is this little theater thing. And again, I don't know the significance. I've never seen one of these at any other plaza. It's unique. And this little box here is for offerings, so you would throw coins in there. There's one couple that didn't quite make it down inside. Throw your coins in order for your prayers to be heard. And we'll take a quick look at this main temple. Here's another box for the offerings. Don't know who those people are. Maybe monks? And there's the bell that you've heard being rung. Okay, we are in Osaka's #1 tourist spot, Namba, or Dotonbori. Namba is a large section of the city, and Dotonbori is a specific area. There's a very famous sign. You can see the crab's legs moving. There's several of these all over Osaka, and there's even chains other places in Japan, but this is the biggest one, most famous. Huge 3-story Starbucks. And you can get tacos here. Taco Bell just opened up a couple months ago, but you also get another kind of taco, and I'll probably be able to show you that a little bit later. Very different than what Taco Bell sells. This area that I'm walking up onto is called Ebisu Bridge. It's kind of like the Times Square of Osaka. And if you was here at night, you would see a lot of neon lights. So one of the most famous sights in Osaka is the Glico Man of the Glico Candy Company. That's Glico Man. I don't know why he's famous. It's just a very old sign, and people pose, stand like that. I see pictures of people all over the place posing like him. So you can imagine the night, all of this is lit up in neon lights. There are huge shopping arcades, Ebisu-bashi Suji, Ebisu-bashi Street, and Shinsaibashi Suji. And we'll walk to the other side of the bridge. And we got a canal. We have little girl bands performing, and some men watching from the other side. You can see a couple boats. There's some boat tours that go through here. And here's one of our boat tours. See if they wave at us. No one's gonna wave. So lots of the restaurants here have big models of the food. So here you have a big gyoza. We saw the big crab earlier. Up here we have a big fish. It's fugu, the sushi that if the chef has to be trained for many years, and if he cuts it wrong, if he slices into a certain gland, whoever eats that sushi is going to die. And several people a year die every year in Japan. Here we have an octopus, and octopus in Japanese is called taco. So not like the tacos at Taco Bell, but taco meat, taco octopus. So here they are making takoyaki. It's one of the most famous snacks in Japan. We'll see if they start a new batch for us. It's kind of fun to watch. Okay, just starting a new batch. Just gonna grease up the pan. In a moment she's gonna start pouring batter. There she goes. It's really milky, really thin. Fire. one piece of taco meat, or octopus meat, into each one. A little bit more batter. And some other seasoning. There's, I don't know what these are, onion sort of things. And some Krispies. They look like Rice Krispies, but they're not. Some good stuff. Now the work begins. Here's a little more of our street. Got a big sushi up here. Another fugu. Over there you can eat some beef. And here you can have some dragon. Actually, it's a Chinese ramen shop. I've been told it's not very good, but it's very popular with the Chinese people. And that's built in Bori. Okay, I'm at Taito Station. It's a popular game place, I guess. I don't really do this sort of thing. I've been in one of these in Tokyo once or twice. But if found one here in Osaka for you. Let's kind of explore some of these floors. Second floor. Not very busy right now. Maybe it's Friday, late afternoon. So maybe it's not a good time. What's this guy gonna do? Floor is a lot busier and a lot noisier. It's not just kids that play here, it's adults too. Fourth floor, even noisier. Got some people about to play the tightrope round. And the fifth floor is pretty deserted. And that's Taiko Station, 5 floors of entertainment. Okay, well that was a tour of Osaka. I'm back up in my office now, and I'll just show you a little bit about of where I spend most of my days on Monday through Friday. This office we've had for a few months, I guess, since May, so about half a year. We had to renovate the room, and it's now prepared to be an office and a small classroom. So we hope to start some classes here in a few months. So just a little bit about what we're doing here. So our goal is to have a 2-year English-speaking Christian college, and our students will be those high school graduates that probably couldn't get into other universities. Only about half of high school graduates in Japan can get into university, and so we want to give the other half a second chance at education, to give them some good English skills and some Western business skills, which are a unique set of skills for Japan, and that would give them some additional opportunities for jobs that they might not otherwise have. So a little bit better paying job perhaps. But our curriculum, our classes will also include Bible classes and chapel services every week. And so they'll have to study a little bit of the Bible, learn about the Bible, and hear the message of the gospel. And so we hope to give them a second chance, not only in their career, but a second chance through Jesus Christ. So we hope that many of our students will become Christians, and that some of them will perhaps become pastors and church leaders to help grow the church in Japan, which is very small. I've been living here in Osaka for over 3 years now. I was the first one from our team to be here because our team leader, who was here first before me, actually had to leave because of depression issues.
And so in his absence, I've had to pick up leadership, uh, being the team leader and interim president for the college, a college that doesn't yet exist. Uh, and so we now have 8 adults that are living here in Osaka. Some of the team are studying Japanese at language school. A couple of them are interns, one at a church, and one just doing other types of ministry. And so the others of us are doing other sorts of things. So number one job for me right now has been trying to find a new president to lead the college, to be a visionary for the college, and to lead us and get us off the ground. And we're getting pretty close to that, I think. We hope to be able to have someone named as president in the next couple of months. So you can please pray for us doing that, and for that person, that God would provide him and give him what he needs to recruit a lot of faculty and to help us get off the ground. In the meantime, some of the other things that we do, we've had periodic 2 to 3 day seminars, some of them targeting college students, some of them targeting business people. These are English seminars just to help them with their English skills. We also do a English cafe twice a month, and that's a place where people can come to a coffee shop, and they'll sit at a table, about 3 students with 1 native English speaker, and we'll have conversation with them, different topics, and every 15 minutes the teachers change tables, so each teacher has a different topic, and so the students get a variety of topics each night to help them just become more comfortable with using their English for whatever purpose they want that, if they want to do some international travel, or if it's for their job, or just to build international friendships, whatever they want. So those are some of the things that we're doing. Again, please pray for our team, and pray that God will use us to be a light in the city of Osaka, and that God will draw many people to saving faith in him as a work of our college, and also the church planting that we hope to do as well. Lars, I want to thank you so much for your interest and for your prayers, and hope that you have enjoyed this little snapshot of Osaka, and maybe someday I can show you around Osaka myself. All right. Thank you.